What's going on, guys? Medic on Duty is my name, and today I have a game that I think many of you thought that you'd never see on this channel, because I have for you Modern Warfare 3. Now, some of you are probably groaning, you're probably already sick and tired of this too much, but I kind of felt obligated to make this video because I know I did say that I wouldn't get this game, that I wouldn't get this game as my first option, but I technically did not get this game. It was sent to me as a Hanukkah gift because I'm Jewish, not Christian, from my parents, and so technically I didn't buy it. It was a gift. So apart from that, essentially, I didn't go back on my word or anything like that when I said I wouldn't get this game because I never actually spent $1 of the game. It was a gift. So anyway, the two gameplays that you're going to be seeing in this video, the first one is a 13-4 kill confirmed on Bakara, which is nice. That gameplay is actually really nice because it was the first game I actually had on Modern Warfare 3. So it's really nice when the first game you have, you go really positive. And then the second game is a 19-8, another kill confirmed game on Dome. So they're both really, I personally think that they're both really highly entertaining. The second one, without a doubt, is I think my favorite. And apart from that, I already made a video going over my thoughts and opinions for Battlefield 3. And now that I actually have both games, something I honestly didn't see coming, I thought that I would do a similar video for Modern Warfare 3 and give you my personal thoughts and opinions on it. So, with that being said, let's go to the pros of it. First pro I can honestly think of on the video is the new system of kill streaks, the strike packages. I honestly think that this might possibly be one of the best ideas to have ever, at least in terms of innovation. This is, I think, where the game innovates the most in terms of its kill streaks, which isn't all that surprising because Call of Duty is pretty much as known for kill streaks. It's pretty much iconic. And before I move into the strike packages, they made a lot of changes to the kill streaks themselves. First of all, they're not called kill streaks, they're called point streaks. And I apologize if this is redundant information to any of you, but to those of you who don't know, I'm just doing my duty. So these kill streaks are not called kill streaks anymore because they go off a system called points, which points you can get by very means. You can obviously get them by killing enemies, and with one kill equaling a point, but you can also earn them in objective game modes. You can earn them through various means of playing the objective, like in domination. If you capture a flag, that will earn you a point. Just certain things like that. If you shoot down air support, that will earn you, I think, either 1 or 2 points. I don't know, because I haven't unlocked the Strelas yet. So I don't know if like I mentioned the domination thing. I don't know if IW or Sledgehammer, whoever's working on the multiplayer, continued that philosophy to the other game modes. Like I don't know if you're given a point for arming or disarming a bomb in demolition. I don't know if you're given a point for capturing the headquarters. I don't know if you're given a point for becoming a flag runner or capturing the flag in CTF. I don't know a lot of stuff about the point streaks, but I think that this touch in particular is really nice because it encourages people, I feel, to play the objective, which is the biggest problem that I have with kill streaks in previous versions of Call of Duty, because it encourages fairly passive. In my personal opinion, they encourage very passive play styles. They don't encourage objective play in objective game modes, and finally, in some cases, they're just too easy to get and often don't reflect at the end of a game true gun skill. I mean, if as long as you can get your kill streaks up, anyone can look like God. So there are 3 different strike packages, as they're called, that the kill streaks are divided into. The first one is called the assault package, and this is fairly standard run-of-the-mill kill streaks that people should probably be pretty well aware of by now. The first one is the assault package will be filled of all types of of offensive kill streaks like Predator missiles, attack helicopters, pave low, the AH-6 Overwatch, which is essentially an attack helicopter that follows you around. So it's pretty standard kill streaks. The support package is a little different because almost all the kill streaks are passive, and when you die, your kill streak doesn't reset like it does in the assault package. The only problem I think I really have, and this is a problem I've seen a lot of people having with the support package, is that it does have some lethal kill streaks in it. Like, it does have a Juggernaut, and it does have, I believe, a sentry gun, and what the heck? Oh yeah, stealth bomber, which I think if they're going to truly make it a support kill streak that really helps out your team, they should all be passive kill streaks, like the UAV, the advanced UAV, the counter UAV, stuff like that. And then finally with the specialist package, that's what it's called. I think that this is actually a really creative idea, but just how they give you more about how it's actually, they're not kill streaks, but they're perks, and it's really interesting. I haven't been able to get an 8 kill streak together and get the all specialist perks unlocked, but from what I know, it's a very good way to get like a Moabs, because the enemy team honestly just doesn't even see them coming. And to sorry, and you know, to be honest, actually I've used it for a little bit on one particular class, and it looks really cool, just from what I've been able to use so far. And there are certain other things about the point streaks that I'm really liking this time around. The first one is that you can now customize your kill streaks to specific classes. So what this essentially means is that you can have different kill streaks on for your Slayer class. You can have different kill streaks for your Rushing class that would more cater to a Rushing playstyle, which is really nice because it prevents all the annoying hassle of between games going and changing out your kill streaks based on a different playstyle. Or it just makes, in this case, it really makes it easier to change playstyles, because not only are you changing your class, but you're changing your streaks. So I think that all those changes, at least to the point streaks, have been really well. And apart from that, the other addition that I've really liked is Kill Confirmed, because it's a nice twist on Team Deathmatch, which I really don't like, because one, I could never get the spawns right for a Black Ops Team Deathmatch, and I could never, and people always camp too much in TDM for me, but now, because you have to go out and retrieve your tags, people move around a lot more, and it's a lot more flexible a game mode than Team Deathmatch is. And apart from that, because Call of Duty is the game that essentially everyone really does love to hate, I'm going to move on to some things. Some of them are major, some of them are minor, and some of them are completely personal, like this one. I feel that the advanced UAV has been completely and utterly nerfed in this game. I think that whatever it was in Black Ops, it is a absolute shadow of the Blackbird in Black Ops. And the thing that I have with the advanced UAV being nerfed is that I just don't see the reason for it. I mean, it was fine in Black Ops, at least from my personal opinion, and it was, to be fairly honest, it was the same thing in Black Ops that it was in, you know, the one in Black Ops I think didn't have any major flaws. So I don't understand why they nerfed the advanced UAV in Modern Warfare 3, because first of all, the sweeps aren't its biggest weakness, but at the same time they really don't make anything like the Blackbird, and secondly, it can't pick up assassin users, which is just, I think, to be frank, is just plain stupid, because I think assassin needs a counter, and honestly, recon just doesn't cut it when it comes to countering assassin. In a game type that's fast-paced, you are not going to take the time out to tag essentially every one of your enemies when you could just easily shoot them. So, really, that's the thing. I just think that using recon to counter it is just stupid, and I think that they need to change the advanced UAV so that it picks up people using assassin. Because that, I think, is the only way that assassin is going to get made less annoying. Because, believe me, it still is annoying. in Modern Warfare 3. Particularly when people have Assassin Pro and they combine it with Blind Eye, then it just gets super annoying, and if they have a silenced weapon on it, you will never see them unless it's too late, which is, I think, one of the most unfair combinations in the game. And unless they do something like make it so that the advanced UAV can pick up people with Assassin, then Assassin's still going to be majorly annoying. Second personal thing that I found out is that the P90 isn't really as powerful, and is considering that it's one of my favorite submachine guns, it's kind of disappointing, but that's completely trivial, completely personal. Balance issues. I've heard some people saying a lot of things about the Type 95, and I honestly have not encountered anyone using the Type 95 in Modern Warfare 3 yet, and I've been playing at least a good 3-4 hours, and which is, I find quite shocking, because I've heard people say how good the Type 95 was. So I was honestly surprised, expected people to be using it, but no one was using it at all in the game, essentially. The most annoying combination that I think I've seen is the Akimbo FMG9s, which are honestly, I think, the single biggest balance issue in terms of weapon balance in the game. Because in terms of, as they are Akimbo, they are extremely deadly at close range. It's like the AK-74U rapid fire in Black Ops. They're just completely, they're just too powerful. They just have so much stopping power behind them that even if you have a submachine gun, you are not going to stand a chance against them. So I think that what should be done with the FMG9s is that they should be nerfed, but only when they are in Akimbo form. And I think it should be possible to do that, to have them, so like it wouldn't affect their base damage if you wanted to use them single, but if you're going to use them akimbo, then their damage would get taken down a notch. So I think that's the only fair way to solve the FMG9 akimbo problem. And apart from that, the single biggest problem I have with the game is the spawn system. I talked about this a little bit in the video before about how the wacko spawn clips I've seen people having, and it's happened to me a few times already, and it is so annoying. Believe me, it is the most annoying thing in the world to kill a guy, run around the corner, and then have the guy that you just killed kill you. It is quite aggravating. Like, there's this one time I was playing on Baraka, not Baraka, Village, that's the other one, that's the other African map. So I was playing on Village, I was running around with a single FMG9, I spray down these two guys, then I run further up, you know, that hill towards the back of the map, behind the cave. I don't know the call out for it, I'm sorry, but so I kill those two guys, I run up that path, and then the same two guys I just killed, this isn't just a problem with just one guy, but those same two guys that I just killed spawned right in front of me, and then they killed me again, and I was so mad. I mean, like, I don't rage, like, I don't break stuff, but that was pretty aggravating. And they've already discussed solutions for fixing it. One of the solutions that they had was using the Treyarch spawn logic, which instead of spawning close to your team, which is the way it is now, it would spawn you farther away from enemies, which I think is the right decision, because for all the faults that Black Ops had, I never ran into a wonky spawn. Ever. Unless it was on Nuketown, but then Nuketown really was a clusterfuck to begin with, so let's not even go there. But I think that while a move to a Treyarch spawn logic would make the game slower, it would also decrease the amount of wonky spawns people keep running into, which I think really needs to be fixed because they are getting quite annoying. To the point where I would consider them game-breaking. So, anyway guys, those are just my particular thoughts on Modern Warfare 3. My initial thoughts that are probably bound to change over time. But I most importantly want to hear what you guys have to think about the game. If you own the game already, essentially, what are your thoughts about it? Is it the game you hoped it would be? Is it a major disappointment? You know, what is it to you and why? Leave your particular thoughts down in the form of a comment. Also, if you're new to my channel, if you could please click the subscribe button on the top of the screen so you can get notified when I post new content, that would be just dandy. And apart from that, I'll see you guys later. Take care.